This video is an introduction to the use of Pocket VibrA Pro for collecting and analysing vibration data as well as other plant information. We will look at how to collect vibration data from an asset. Then we will consider how to collect other process information. We'll see how to continue a measurement at a later date and also how to view and analyse data. Finally, we'll look at synchronizing the data with the FreeTrend software. The main Asset Manager screen on Pocket VibrA Pro is very similar to that of FreeTrend. If I click on Asset Manager and then click on Test Club, I can see my 3 fans. If I either click on fan 1 or hit the return key, I get the main asset menu. I'm going to select Run Asset, and I'm now presented with the 10 preset measurement points for this asset. I'm going to select measurement point 2. Pocket VibrA will now check to see that an accelerometer is connected. Once connected, it will collect the data and then process it to generate the vibration results. Straight away you can see we have a red or alarm condition in the ISO band at 23.5 millimeters per second. This indicates that we have a low frequency fault. Our bearing noise is very low at 3, where 100 is typically indicative of a damaged bearing. The VA screen is a very powerful feature within Pocket VibrA. By looking at the 4 boxes, you can get an instant indication of the source of the vibration. In this case, it is clearly an out of balance fault. Of course, it's also possible to set warning and alarm thresholds on any of these readings. The Frequency tab shows the FFT or spectral plot of the vibration signal. As with all Pocket VibrA graphical screens, you can zoom by dragging a rectangle on the screen with the stylus. The Time tab allows you to see an actual plot of the time domain waveform. Pressing the MMS button allows you to switch between acceleration and velocity. Finally, the Demod tab shows the demodulated or enveloped spectrum. This is particularly useful for detailed bearing fault diagnosis. Pressing OK returns you to the main measurement screen. Now you can see that measurement point 2 has turned red, showing it has been taken. Pressing the up or down arrows moves to the next or previous measurement point. Another very powerful feature of Pocket VibrA Pro and FreeTrend is the ability to collect and analyse other process parameters such as pressures, temperatures and flow rates. At any point on the main measurement screen, pressing Next will take us to the process parameter input screen. The first parameter or info tag is condition. Here we will enter noisy. The second, run hours, a numeric, and we'll enter 1217 hours and hit save. This data can be analysed using FreeTrend. Very often it's necessary to continue a series of measurements at a later date. Pocket VibrA Pro allows you to do this very simply. Open up the Asset Manager and click on the test site where we need to continue the measurement. Then select the asset and then select the date and time of the reading to continue and select Continue Asset. You'll then be able to see which measurements have been taken as to whether they're green or red. We now need to take measurement point 4, so we will take this reading and continue as previously shown. At any point it's possible to go back and view and analyse a previously taken reading. Simply a case of moving to the correct reading and press View Reading. The data will then be shown in exactly the same way as it was when originally taken. As with all graphical screens in Pocket VibrA, you can zoom on an area simply by dragging a rectangle and zoom out by double tapping the screen. Finally, let's look at how to get the data from Pocket VibrA into FreeTrend for further analysis and trending. This process couldn't be simpler. Connect the Pocket VibrA unit with the USB cable and click on Upload Data, and FreeTrend will do the rest. All the data is automatically moved from Pocket VibrA into FreeTrend. Let's now look at the first measurement points that we've taken on our test corp. Here we can see fan 1 and the 3 readings we have taken. Note that they're all in alarm, with ISO readings being very high. Let's now have a look at the condition info tag, and you can see that the reading has been entered with noisy. Now if we look at the run hours info tag, you can see it's the first reading on the graph, and the value has been stored in the table as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please take the opportunity to look at the others in the series, or for further information please visit our website www.pocketvibra.com.